Hi, we are going to talk about how to close a party today. I am going to be closing Courtney's party, and I wanted to share with you how I'm going to do this. I'm actually going to, you can just go to straight to create your hostess order, but I wanted to show you a couple of things first. We're going to go to Manage Party, and you'll see her party here. All of her party orders are in. And she's receiving 3 half-price items along with $60 in credit. So we want to get her rewards. Now, we could set the party status to pending host items if Courtney wanted to add her own items, but I'm going to add them for her. So I want to create the hostess order for this party. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And now we're shopping in Courtney's hostess area. We're creating the hostess order. You can still cancel it here, but it's giving me a list of the things Courtney has qualified for that I can give her. So we're going to go ahead and start to put in her order. So she wanted Laurel Gardens. I'm going to add that to the bag. And I'm actually going to add 3 things to the bag because I want to show you something. We're going to add Honolulu Haze and add that to the bag. And then I'm going to go ahead and add Style District and add that to the bag. All right, now when I go to view the cart, I want to show you something right here. What you're going to see is a couple of things. First of all, okay, so these 3 items are in the cart. It's going to say host half price items minus $19.50. So it's taking off the $6.50 per item for each of the 3 strips that are in there right now. And then what the system is doing is it's actually using the host credits to pay for the other $19.50. So the total down here is 0. And that's very different from our last system. Our last system, you had to separate out the half-priced items from the credit items. And if you had extra credit, you had to add an extra strip and then pay more for it. Or, you may have had a hostess who didn't want to pay for anything. I don't know if that's ever happened to you. It has happened to me where they're like, no, I don't want my half-priced items because I don't want to pay for anything. This saves them that. Now, some of you may be thinking, well, that's great, Lynn, but I'm going to lose money on that. They're going to pay for it. Well, no, because as you add things in, the system is going to recalculate. And it's going to recalculate in a way that you're always getting the most for your money. So like I said, this $19.50 is coming off for the half-priced items, and then the host credit's going to be applied to what's remaining. So you're always going to get that half off, even if you end up using your host credits to pay for the rest. Because like I said, that's actually cheaper in the long run. So if I go back to the catalog, I can finish shopping for Courtney with her 60 free. We're going to add in Bordeaux Glitz. You may hear my son talking to YouTube in the background. Apologies. She actually wanted Pedal Pusher. Oh my gourd. She wanted Deli Delight, HLI. Oops, I can't spell deli. Sorry about that. DELHI. That's what I did wrong. I couldn't figure out what I did wrong at first. I didn't want to do it again. Okay, let's check and see where we are now because I want to go ahead and view the cart now. So if we look at the cart now, you're going to actually see everything's still in there. You're still seeing that $19.50 coming off for the half-priced items, but you're also seeing it taking off the $60 for the host credit, and then a total owed here of $10.50. Okay, which is great. It's $10.50. But what I know is that $19.50 is half of my half-priced items. So it's still paying for some of my half-priced items. So I could still get her a little more probably and not have to, pay as much for those half-priced items. So let me go back. I'm going to return to the catalog again. Courtney gave me quite the list. So you've got, oh my god, delay. I think I got everything here. We added on a couple at the end, so that's why we're gonna do, let me do Venetian Velvet. I'm gonna add Venetian Velvet to the bag. Now let's look at viewing the cart again. All right, now we're there. So what's happening now, what you're seeing actually here, is that this is what would have happened similarly to the old system. All of Courtney's rewards are in. It is now taking off that $60 in credit. The half-priced items, $19.50 here, and you're seeing that she owes $21.50, which is that $19.50 from the other half of the half-priced items, plus an additional $2 that we went over on her $60 in free credit. So that, to me, makes sense. She is getting the most bang for her buck at this point. We didn't leave any money on the table. She told me she's totally cool with spending $20. In fact, she actually wants me to add another strip because that's going to take her over just a little bit. But that will be fine. So again, it is, she's getting all of the strips that she wants. With all of the credits that she has. This is very similar to what we would have seen in that last system. So I'm actually going to finish closing out this party. I'm going to go back. I'm going to add that in, and I can do it right now. She did want to add Shangri-La as well. So I'm going to go ahead and add Shangri-La to her order as well. We're going to view the card again. It should have gone up by $12. Because that's going to be a full price strip. And so it's going to take her to $33.50. But hey guys, $33.50, not too bad for 9 strips. That's pretty good. So she's going to be very happy with that and getting everything that she wanted for that $33.50 because she is getting free shipping as well. And we're ready to check out. So I'm going to go ahead and check out Courtney's party. I am seeing, this is the second time that this has happened, that it actually is pulling my address in versus my hostess's address. I'm not sure if this is an issue in the system, but it's something I've got to find out about. But I don't know if that's happening on your parties as well. It's been happening on mine. But I'm going to go in and get Courtney's info punched in so that she can get all of her freebies. All right, if you have questions, guys, just let me know. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon.